Hi, I'm a Blisy.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to RNG abuse Nihilego in Pokemon Sun or Moon. So, there's a few things you're going to need before the tutorial starts. You're going to need the, the 3DS RNG tool, and you're going to need Eon Timer. Eon Timer is on the screen right now, and I will pop up the 3DS RNG tool for you. Boop. Both will be downloadable in the description. You're also going to need hold on. I'm zoning out a little bit. You're also going to need honey to start a wild battle, and you're going to need a way to capture the Pokemon, and you're going to need to be in Whale Volcano Park for Nihilego specifically. With all those criteria out of the way, we're going to open up the 3DS RNG tool, and you're going to go to the Gen 7 Toolkit tab. And so for here, what you're going to be doing is clicking the end position marker, and you're going to be trying to match the save spinner position with one of these little guys here. So as you can see, here we go. So that ended like right here-ish. And you have to do this a few times. It's usually 8. Well, the minimum's 8, but you know, it can be a little bit difficult at first. But once you get the hang of it, you'll have it down pretty solidly. And the good thing about this is the game, while you're in this screen right here, does not move the RNG. So you can record all of your clips with like your phone or whatever, play them back, and then enter them into the 3DS RNG tool, and you know, the RNG won't advance or anything. So you know, it's very forgiving in that sense. And you just kind of keep trying to match them up. That was this one. I'm going to delete my TSV there because that's not what it is. And I got 3 results, so we just have to go another time. Now, one of the more important things to remember is your game is Moon, not Sun, or Sun, not Moon. Like, just make sure you pick the correct game, or else that can mess things up pretty bad. So now I have my correct result, and I'm going to go to the Wild RNG tab. Here, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for you. And we're going to leave it on the Continue screen for now. And now in here, what you're going to do is click UB. You're going to pick the UB you're aiming for. You're going to click the area it's in, and I'm going to, you're going to leave that. And I think it's nighttime in my game. And then from there, you're going to go over to this area, and you're going to type what nature you want. For Nihilego, I'm doing Timid, HP Ice. I guess HP, is HP Ground alright? I want, like, what's Ice good for? Ice is good for Zygarde, I guess, right? Yeah, but then I don't have a way to, yeah, I'll just leave it at this. I'll look for Ice. Then I'm going to calculate. Oh, you also should check UBQR only. That's important. And I'm going to calculate again. So, with that out of the way, we're going to be looking for some Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what you want to look for when you're RNG abusing is I apparently have gotten very lucky here, but what you want is multiple things in a row, and you want this. So this mark, it's important because the dash means this is a safe frame. It will last the normal amount of time. And any other kind of instance will be, so you want these frames because they are, wow, what is this seed? Holy crap. So what you want is, you know, kind of multiple frames in a row. And so what you see here at this 10-minute mark is, and even earlier, and right here is at the 1-minute mark, you see, I don't know how many frames that is. That's got to be, that goes from 2832 to 2870. So that's like 40 frames in a row or something. So it's going to be pretty hard to miss. So what we're going to be aiming for is somewhere in the middle. You know, 32, so it's 40 frames. So what we want to go 20 frames up. So we go 52. So we'll aim kind of directly in the middle of them, so it's going to be really hard to miss. You're probably not going to see something like this right away, but you'll get a few like multiples in a row. Like besides this one, you'll see like this one right here is 3 in a row. You're going to aim for 3 4s in a row, or if you get lucky and find this, you want this. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to click set as target frame. Make sure consider delay is checked. That's always supposed to be checked, just very important. Then you're going to go to Gen 7 Toolkit tab again, and you're going to hit the Calculate button, and it's going to tell you what you put in EonTimer. Now from here, I'm going to minimize this, and in EonTimer, I'm going to type out the time it told me. So it was 5914, 5914. Then you hit A on EonTimer or A on your game and start on EonTimer at the same time. Then you hover over the bag and you wait there. And you're just going to wait however long it told you to. So I will see you guys in a minute and a half, or my time, but you guys don't have to wait. Alright, we only got 5 seconds left. So when it counts down, you hit A to enter the bag. Then you go over to the honey in the bag. Now this does not have to be quick. You can take as long as you need. Then you hit the A button on the honey. And hopefully you got your UB. So if the UB music plays, that's a good sign, because you cannot get a UB from the honey. And this should be almost impossible for me to miss. If I miss this, I'm fairly embarrassed. So here, I'm just going to check my master ball really quick like. Don't know where it is at. There you go. And I'm just going to catch this thing. Now, the positives to RNG is that sometimes you get a 30 frame window like that. Now, and if you're willing, you could just reset your frame over and over again to find a good seed like that. But it's not always going to happen. I got insanely lucky here. So gotta wait for this whole Dumbo animation to play out before I can, even try. Alright, and I'm actually gonna name it because I'm so confident that I got this thing. Name it right on screen because I am 112% confident that I got the correct Nihilego. Alright, so from here, yeah, it's gonna tell me. Alright. So now you just want to check your little guy. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to make sure. So it's timid. That's a good sign. What you're going to want to do now is just go back to a PC and judge it. But I believe this is the Nihilego I was looking for. So I'm going to go to a PC real quick and I'm going to judge all of its stats for you guys to prove that it is a... It should have 3 perfect stats, a 0 in attack, and then the other 2 stats aren't great, but they can be hyper trained, not with too much difficulty. So here we go. What do we got? Judge. Oh, what did I? Oh, I don't have the judge feature. Oh, jeez. So I don't. Okay, so what you could do about this to make sure it's the correct one is open up the 3DS RNG tool if you don't have the judge feature, alright? This is the one I was aiming for. Somewhere in here I was aiming for, And I have my frame checked right here. So what you do is you click the using stats button and you make sure show stats is checked and you type out your stats. So 201, 56, 68, 161, 166, 130, and you uncheck the nature and hidden power, or you can leave the nature checked because you know what the nature is, but you can uncheck the hidden power because you technically don't know what that is either. And then you click the plus 100, minus 100, and you hit calculate. So it could have only been the frames I was aiming for, so as you can see, my frame is in here, and these are all the same, so it could only have been this. Yeah, that's how you RNG Ultra Beast Nihilego. Thank you guys for watching so much, and I will see you next time.